Yakupov's ready. Hemsky is not. Belov's back in the lineup. We've taken out Nick Schultz and Luke Gazdic, both non-performance related. We've got extra players. We're trying to keep everybody involved leading up to this Olympic break. We don't want too many guys sitting around for too long. And taking Luke out was tough, but Jesse's worked extremely hard, been patient, and we want to try to find him some extra ice.
Dallas, just Nail coming back because of the type of injury, whether you, I don't know, check in with him during the game, see how he's feeling, or whether anything's different for him because of the head injury as opposed to if it were something else.
No, I won't check in at all. He's been, believe me, checked over, tested, all that protocol. It's very thorough, and they don't even come close to clearing a guy unless he's 100% ready. So I have no concerns about it at all. And as soon as TD tells me the guy's cleared and he's ready, then I know he's ready. So he'll just go in and play as he does.
Did you ask him or talk to him about, when he's up there watching the last few games while he's been out, to keep an eye on certain things at all? Or is that something that maybe just you're hoping that he does himself?
Well, if he had had maybe a knee injury or something like that, I probably would have asked him to keep a closer eye on things, but those concussed guys, I just stay as far away as I can from them. I don't want to give them any extra homework or ask them to do anything because they might get dizzy, and so there's been no conversations with him at all.
The last couple of days you've had kind of lengthy opportunity for practice. Do you think that might be a nice benefit, maybe starting as soon as tonight, to have a couple of straight practice days with the team?
Well, it's nice to have the practice time because it's, so far it's been this a sprint and your head spinning where it's you have so much to work on, but if you go out and extend the practice or even put them on the ice, you run them into the ground, and now you have absolutely no chance to win at all. And when your team's struggling, you've really got to watch that, because then the games can get very far away from you. And you can really be chasing them early. So it's been a tough balance with the our experience level here and where these guys are at with their bodies. They need more rest right now. And once we get stronger as a group, then we could push a little bit harder. But the couple days of practice have been not only good for the group, but good for the coaches, because you're not laying there awake at night going, geez, we got to work on that. We got to work on that. It's okay. We've had some good practice days. We've been able to cover some things off, some good reminders, and push forward a little bit.
How do you approach Nail's return to the lineup in terms of where you want to play him, how much ice you want to give him, and how quickly you throw him right back?
Yeah, we'll put him right in, and I don't know, like any of the players, we'll see how he's going. We've got him right back in his spot over there on the power play. Yeah, his minutes will be on how the game's going and how he's playing. But it's not it's like the other question. It's not, well, let's see how he is. It's he's been cleared, he's ready. Then we'll play him, and it'll be ice time earned.
Did you ever suffer a concussion as a player? And if so, do you remember how you were treated or handled?
Yeah, looking back, I'm sure I've had a number of them. They certainly weren't handled like they are today. It was usually you just get back out there and go and get through it. But the one thing I don't recall is, like, I've been knocked out cold when I boxed. I've been knocked out cold on the ice from hits and woozy after a punch, things like that. But I do never, ever remember all of these symptoms after, like ever being dizzy the next day or feeling sick or lethargic and all of these things. And I just don't remember ever feeling that way. But everyone's different. That's the thing with these concussions. Like, I might experience it one way. You might be different. Ryan, you could be different. Stauffer could be like it's not like you have a grade 2 MCL and now all of our MCLs they're going to heal about the same. These head ones are, man, they're off the charts. So I, as much as I don't quite fully understand the whole protocol, listen, there's been great thought and people educated with the brain that have got this protocol in place, and it's good that they're taking their time with it, and and they're very firm on it. There's no fooling around with it.
With Brzgalov taking the morning skate off, is that just a routine for him now that when he plays he's going to take the morning skate off, or just?
I don't know. I've never asked him. Our morning skates have been, for the most part, optional. You know, we have had some mandatory ones where we've thought we could get some extra stuff covered off, and where maybe we haven't practiced the day before is usually when we'll have a mandatory one. But for the goalie's no different than a skater to me. If he feels that he's going to be better tonight by not skating, I'm fine with it.
You okay with the idea of a goalie not taking the morning skate, not doing any media, just kind of like on a game day?
All I care about is how he's going to play tonight. It's the morning skate, or if he talks to you guys, it's not something that keeps me up at night.
There's fewer and fewer players who are in their mid to late 30s, I guess, in the league who are still producing at a high level. Shane Doan has got 14 and 14 this year. Is he like an anomaly, or is that just the way this guy plays, and he's got that leadership role for that team?
Yeah, well, I think what's happened a little bit through, especially for a guy like Shane Doan. Like I remember when Donor came in, and he was very young, and they roomed with my buddy Chris King, who taught him a lot of great lessons young. But as these guys are getting older, I think you're starting to see guys being able to play longer and to keep their games up high because of the advancements in how guys are training and how they're looking after themselves off the ice. Like, it's incredible. And this isn't that long ago. Like, I think I've been out of the game, retired for, I don't know, maybe 10 or 11 years. Maybe it's been a little bit longer. But you go in the room now, and there's like recovery drinks, and these guys are on their diets, and they train so differently than the way that we did, and it's so much more advanced that I think it's allowing these guys to stay at a high level for longer. And then the other part of it is their will and their love of the game. And probably the last part is they've got great hockey sense. Guys that when you start slowing down and your quick twitch muscles are going away from you, and there's nothing you can do about it. That's, as you get older, that's the way it goes. If you've got a good head for the game, you can play a number of years longer than you should have.
Thank you.
Good. Give me 2 minutes.